How do you get high reliability? And in part, it's a when, not just a how or a where. You get reliability when the people, the professionals involved in the organization and the general public come to believe that failure is not acceptable. Reliability is hard. It's easier to make 1955 Fords than 2010 Fords. So you only get it when people think, when the people inside and the people outside think that failure is going to be disastrous. If two 747s collapsed over Chicago, hit over Chicago, that'd be a very bad thing. And so it's never happened because it would be disastrous. So what has changed to make American education possibly move toward this hard thing called high reliability? And my hint is that it's not that we've become suddenly a more moral nation or something like that. And it'd be insulting to our ancestors if we claimed we did. If you look at Thomas Jefferson, he believed that we should provide 3 years of free public education to every citizen of the United States, which was laughed at all over Europe. Now, citizen meant white male. So even within that, he was laughed at as it was a completely ridiculous thing to suggest and a waste of money. Or Martin Luther King, freedom comes only through persistent education. To think that I am more moral than either of those guys is a joke. So it must be something else. And so the answer is, for me, is this chart. This is the income of young American males. The reason it's young, well, the reason it's males is because females at the end of World War II, only about 25% of them were working outside the home, and today it's 80%, so it's hard to compare longitudinally female income. The blue line is high school dropout, the red line is graduate, the orange line is college graduate. What you have is at the end of World War II, there was about a 30% economic differential between a high school dropout and a college graduate. This is the world of Andy and Mayberry and all that kind of wonderful stuff. When you get to the 21st century, it's 150% difference. Same people, same education level, but a high school dropout makes $1, a college graduate on average makes $2.50. If you don't like looking at just males, you can do point of time just fine and say throw in everybody. You get the same thing. This was 2008, and the amusing thing here is the unemployment rate, the highest one is 9%, which as we know today would be double that. But 4 times the unemployment, 1/3 the income if you're a high school dropout. The cost of failure has become so expensive that we can't afford it anymore.